Have you ever told yourself, this time, I'm really going to change? Maybe you said you'd wake up early, start exercising, or finally build that daily study routine. You began with energy and motivation, but after a few days, life got busy, the motivation faded, and slowly, you slipped back into old habits. If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. It happens to almost everyone, not because we are lazy or weak, but because we often focus on the wrong thing. We chase big changes, but we ignore the small actions that truly matter. You see, real transformation doesn't come from doing something once in a while. It comes from what you do every single day, even when it feels boring or small. Today, let's talk about how small, consistent changes can completely transform your life. This idea is inspired by the principles of atomic habits, but explained in my own words, through stories and simple examples you can apply starting today. Let's start with a simple truth. Success is not one giant leap, it's a series of tiny steps. Think about this, if you improve yourself just 1% every day, you might not notice it after a week or a month. But after a year, you'll be 37 times better than you were when you started. Most people give up too early because they can't see the progress. We expect instant results. We go to the gym for a week and get disappointed when we don't see abs. We study English for a few days and get frustrated when fluency doesn't come overnight. But change doesn't work like that. Habits are like compound interest. The small efforts you make every day build on each other, and suddenly, one day, the results explode. Let me tell you a story. There was a man who wanted to get fit. He hated going to the gym. Every time he planned a big workout routine, he would give up after a few days. Then he tried something new. He decided to go to the gym, but only for 5 minutes. That's it. He told himself, even if I do nothing, I'll just show up. For the first few weeks, that's exactly what he did. He would drive there, stretch for a minute, and leave. It sounded silly, but it was genius. He was training his brain to become the type of person who goes to the gym. After a month, he started staying longer, not because he forced himself, but because it felt natural. 6 months later, he had lost weight, gained energy, and completely changed his lifestyle. His success wasn't built on massive effort. It was built on consistency. He mastered the art of showing up. Here's another powerful example. There's a story about a flight from Los Angeles to New York. If the pilot adjusted the flight path by just 3.5 degrees, a change so small you wouldn't even notice it, the plane wouldn't land in New York. It would end up in Washington, D.C., hundreds of miles away. That tiny shift at the start made a huge difference in the destination. Your daily habits are the same. The choices you make today might not seem important, one snack, one skipped workout, 1 hour of wasted scrolling, but over time, they change your direction completely. Small habits decide whether you move toward your goals or away from them. So, how do we use this knowledge to actually build better habits? Let's break it down into a few simple, science-backed steps that anyone can follow. First, start small, very small. If you want to start reading, read 1 page. If you want to get fit, do 5 push-ups. If you want to study English, practice for just 5 minutes a day. Why so small? Because your brain hates big, scary goals. When something feels too hard, we procrastinate. But when it feels easy, we just do it, and once you start, it's easier to keep going. Starting small removes the pressure and builds momentum. Dash. Second, make it obvious. The environment around you shapes your behavior more than your willpower does. If you want to eat healthy, put fruit where you can see it. If you want to exercise, keep your workout clothes ready the night before. Don't rely on motivation, design your surroundings so the right choice becomes the easy choice. Dash. Third, attach a new habit to an existing one. This is a powerful technique called habit stacking. For example, after I brush my teeth, I'll meditate for 1 minute. After I pour my morning coffee, I'll write my daily to-do list. After I come home from work, I'll read 1 page of a book. When you attach a new habit to something you already do every day, it becomes automatic. Dash. Fourth, make it satisfying. If a habit feels rewarding, you'll repeat it. Our brains love instant gratification, so give yourself a small reward after doing your habit, like checking it off a list, smiling at your progress, or saying to yourself, I'm proud I did it. Even a simple yes, I did it gives your brain a little dose of motivation to keep going. Dash. And finally, focus on identity, not outcomes. Instead of saying, I want to learn English, say, I am the kind of person who learns something new every day. Instead of saying, I want to lose weight, say, I am someone who takes care of their body. When you shift your focus from what you want to achieve to who you want to become, your habits become part of your personality. Dash. Let's pause for a second and think about your current habits. What are the small things you do every day that no one notices? Checking your phone before bed. Watching just one more video. Skipping water. These little things might not hurt today, but they shape your tomorrow. The same way, one kind word, one glass of water, one page of reading can also build a brighter future. Every habit is a vote for the kind of person you are becoming. So if you want to build confidence, start voting for that person today, one small, consistent action at a time. Dash. Let me share a short real-life example. A friend of mine wanted to learn English but felt too shy to speak. She promised herself she would record a 30-second audio message every morning just talking about her day in English. At first, it was awkward. Her pronunciation wasn't great. But she kept going. After a month, her confidence improved. After 3 months, she was speaking fluently with people online. All she did was practice 30 seconds daily, but that 30 seconds became a turning point. You don't need to do everything at once. You just need to start. Dash. Think of a mountain. From far away, it looks huge and impossible to climb. But if you focus on the next small step, just one rock, 1 foot, 1 breath, suddenly it becomes possible. Life works the same way. Big goals can feel overwhelming, but small daily steps make them achievable. Dash. Here's a simple challenge for you. Pick one small habit you can start today. Just one. Maybe it's drinking a full glass of water after waking up. Maybe it's writing 3 things you are grateful for. Maybe it's 5 minutes of English listening practice. Whatever it is, make it so small you can't say no. Because what matters most is not doing it perfectly, it's doing it consistently. Dash. Here's something powerful to remember. You don't need motivation to start, you need momentum. Motivation comes and goes, but momentum is built through action. Do something small today, and tomorrow, it'll feel easier. Then the next day, easier again. Soon, you'll look back and realize you've changed without even noticing. Dash. Your future self is built by your present actions. Every small choice, every daily routine, every decision, it all adds up. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for 1st January or Monday morning or when I have time. Start now with something small, simple, and meaningful. Because small changes, repeated daily, create massive transformations. Drink that glass of water. Read that one page. Speak that one sentence. Tiny steps. Big results. That's how change truly happens. So, what's the one small habit you'll start today? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And remember, the smallest step in the right direction can turn out to be the biggest step of your life. Keep going, one tiny habit at a time.